Okay, recording also started. Okay, just starting with a basic intro. I'm Astito, I'm in diploma, and I'm just here to take a revision session. Anyone if having doubt during the question, have to wait till I end the question and then ask. Okay, when I'm doing the question, if anyone's having doubt, then when will I ask that anyone having doubt will tell me. Okay. Also, wait a second. Yeah, I'm here.
So could you please zoom it little bit?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Okay now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So I'm just assuming that you have taken all the lectures and just everything is fine. Just here for revision. Okay. Uh, so we'll just start in a minute. I think some people are still joining or not. Okay. So I'm starting now. Okay. The first question. A system categorizes people based on their age as follow. So there is a table where we can see that there is a column regarding marks and grade. Okay, so I think it's age. It should be age. So if the age is between 0 to 13, it's considered a child. If the age is between 13 to 20, it's considered as a teenager. Between 20 to 60, adult, and greater than 60 is considered senior citizen. Okay, so now we have to read question. See, in Python, we have to take care of syntax. If there is any syntax error or something, that it might be that some MCQs have none of the above, so then it can be correct. Okay, so you have to just read question very carefully and read the code snippet code given. Okay, then only you will decide that answer. What will the answer? Okay. So here the question is which of the following snippets computes and prints the category after accepting the age as input. Uh, assume assume that the input entered by the user will be an integer and will lie only in range. See this assume thing. Assume this means that any input given won't be any other string or any other thing type. Okay, it will be only string. Uh, Yeah. Uh, Sorry. Okay. So it will be in range 0 to 70. Okay. So we don't have to take care of negatives or any other greater number, any string type or anything else. The question is given that we will get the input only in the range 0 to 70. Okay. So there are two snippets given. We have to identify which of the snippet is correct. Okay. So here the first line we'll just read. I'm just telling you that if we are doing Python or any other coding languages, if this type of questions come, we have to just read the code line by line. And also in Python itself, just Python works on line by line. That like if there is error in line 4, the Python will work nice till line 3. Then there is error in line 4, then it will cause the error. Okay, so we have to read the code line by line, and then we have to assume that what is going on in the code and what is computer assuming what the code is providing it. You are getting my point. So its first line is that age is equal to int input. Okay, it's no issue. It's correct. Okay. If age is smaller than 13, category is equals to child. That's what the table said. Age is 0 to 13. Our range is from 0 to 70. Means no number smaller than 0 can be an input. So there is no issue if it is something. Okay, I admit. Okay. If age is greater than 13, oh, smaller than 13, category is child. Yeah, because if age is smaller than 13, category is child. This is absolutely correct. No error till this line. Elif. See, we have three kinds of conditions if, elif, and else. Okay. So, if it's considered that it will always be doing calculations beyond elif and if. I will explain you in a bit. Let's just continue the question and then I will explain the second snippet. Okay. So elif is that if the if works like if the age is like 5, okay, so this condition will become true. If the condition, if this condition become true, no else and elif will work, because the if statement is executed successfully, and elif and else are when if the previous conditional statement doesn't work. Okay, so this elephant, this else will won't work. Okay, let's say my number is 15. Okay, now this condition will become false. What is the condition? Age is smaller than 13. 15 is not smaller than 13, then it will become false. Then it will move on to next elif statement, next conditional statement, which is age is smaller than 20. Yeah, 15 is smaller than 20. Then what will happen? This if is already false, and this elif will become true. And when it will become true, it will jump to the it's inside a statement line, and it will the print the category is equals to, it will means it will make category is equals to teenager. Okay, let's say if my age is I guess 25. Okay, if it's 25, then this if will be false because 25 is greater than 13. This will become false. This will also become false because 25 is also greater than 20. But this will become true. What this will become true? That it's smaller than 60. Yeah, it's 25 is smaller than 60. This category will be adult. So it will the category will store adult. Let's assume my number input number is like 65. Then this will be false, this will be false, this will be false. But if all the if and elif conditions are false, then else will execute. Else will only execute if all the conditions elif and if are false. We can use if multiple times, elif multiple times, but else only one time in a single, in a single go. Okay, else is there, so means range is only from 60 to 70, because till 60 this is covered, this code will cover till 60. Okay, then after 60 to 70 there will be only 60 to 70 only, because we are assuming the input range will only line 0 to 70, then this will considered as serious citizen. I think you don't get any issue in this code. Now in this snippet, now we will move on to a second snippet. See, there is if, okay, this condition is true if my age is like 10, this condition will become true and nothing wrong will happen. But as soon as I let's say make the input 25, okay, see, if we'll check, is the 25 smaller age is 13? No, it's not. Okay, it will make wrong, false. Okay, it will be false. Is age smaller than 60? Wait, let me take a new number and explain you. Easy. Let me take 10 only. Okay. See, 10 is smaller than 13. Yes, this will work, and category will be child only. Okay. If age is 10. Now, if age is smaller than 20, yeah, हमारी age क्या थी 10. 10 is smaller than 20, yeah, 12 is smaller than 20, then category will become teenager. That is the wrong, because we don't want category to be teenager, because there are multiple ifs, and multiple ifs are not used in a way that see uh, uh, in if and elif, if one if or elif gets true, then another if elif and else, the condition which become true, then after the if after that condition there are many if and elif, they won't work, because the condition will be stopped there only. But in second snippet there are multiple ifs, and if will all work, it won't stop after one becomes true. See, this age is becoming true, this age category is becoming true, it's become category is becoming child, and this also becoming true because there is if. You are getting my point or not?
Getting, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Okay, then it will make the category as teenager. Okay, I was just assuming it's T. Okay, and this is also becoming two because 10 is always smaller than 60. Okay, so this category will be adult. So at the end, what will you print? Adult will be print, and the answer should be child because the age was 10. But here it won't, because at this if only, no elif and no else will work, because if and elif has this relationship that if one if and elif is considered it's true, then another elif or after that condition, and anything won't work if there is elif and else. Okay, so the answer will be first snippet is correct. Okay, Any doubt till here?
No.
Okay.
I have a doubt.
Yeah, yeah.
Suppose in Snap 2,
Uh-huh.
suppose the age is 70. Then
70.
what will be output in second code?
Just senior citizen.
Okay, so senior citizen will come, and
Yeah.
if it is less than 13, then
If it's less than 13, then first it will go to this line. Make check this condition if it's true or not. You are saying less than 13. I assume 10 only. The previous example I take, it's the same example. Then the child, the category will assume that child, because 10 is always more than 13. So this statement will become true and category will be child. Then it's moved to second line, and there's also if condition, and this if also check that is 10 is smaller than 20. Yeah, it's or smaller than 20, then the conditions become true. Then this category, in this category variable, teenager will be stored. Okay, also
so
then it,
so it will always give output senior citizen, right?
no, there is else. Else won't work if any of the if works.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
it will give us adult, right?
Yeah, it will give adult when the example is 10. If example is any other, uh, you mean it will give always when these conditions become true. This is the last condition of this conditional statement, excepting else. We are assuming that one of these conditions will become true. Then this else won't work if any of these conditions become true. Okay.
Okay. So
Uh,
at
so,
the end, so if we take example of 10,
mhm,
so the last if is also work. So what is
yeah,
output? Output will give us
adult,
adult, right?
adult,
So
yeah,
it
right.
is always adult if age is less than 60, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah. This is my
Okay.
doubt. Thank
You
you.
got,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Okay, jump on to next question. What will the output of the following?
Astitva,
Yeah,
Astitva, I
yeah,
have a doubt.
yeah.
If the range is 0 to 70, doesn't that mean that the maximum value should be 69?
No, it's 70, it's closed bracket.
Oh, wait, but the maximum value should be 69, right? If it comes under range.
No, that's not the issue. Saying that assume the input entered by the user will lie only in the range 0, comma 70, and this is written in closed brackets. Means zero can also be considered and 70 can also be considered, because
Oh,
closed brackets are there, not open bracket. This is open bracket, and this is closed bracket.
all right,
Okay,
fine. I
okay,
get that.
okay. Okay, what will be the output of the following Python code? See, there is one string, a diploma, second string, data science, and there is just making one empty list. Okay, for I in range 0, comma length of string 1. See, for in range functions, the length is length. We will just take the length of string 1. What is just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, 7. But the code will only work till 7 minus 1 position, that is 6. Okay, so code will work from 0 to 6. Okay, 0, 1, 2 till 6. It won't work for 7 because in range it only works till n minus 1. Okay. I just assume that you all guys know that. Okay. Then in next loop we are just jumping on for j in range 0 to length of string 2. So there is length of string 2 just 6. Length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it will work till 11, because 12 minus 1, it will work till 12 minus 1. Okay. If string of I double equal to string of j, L dot append string of I and then break the condition, and if not, then else continue. Okay. Can anyone tell me what this code is trying to do? Anyone?
Similar letters,
Sorry?
same letters will be different.
Your voice is not audible.
Uh, Astitva, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, you are.
I think this code is trying to like uh, check whether the values of the string values as in the uh, list and not the list, like the words in string are right or not. If they are equal, then that means they are not supposed to be the same. They're checking whether they are the same or not, I guess.
Hmm. They are checking. Okay. Anyone another?
So
Appending the
they
same
are
character
checking.
in a new list.
Sorry.
Adding same characters of both lists in a new list. Hmm.
Okay. They are both are strings, not list.
So if any character in both
Yeah.
of them is
Yeah.
equal, like
Yeah.
I in first
Hmm.
string there is I, and in
Hmm.
second string in science there is an
Hmm.
I. So
Hmm.
it
Hmm.
will add or
Hmm.
append
Hmm.
I in new list, which is called L.
Hmm. Okay. Correct. Okay. Yeah. You guys are correct. I will also explain for rest of people. Sorry. Yeah. Huh. So in this, the first loop will always take first it will take 0, then it will take 1, then till it will take it 16. Oh, sorry, 6. Okay, so what's this string? What is a string of I? See, I is first 0, then J is also first 0. Let me make it more clear. Okay, first it will take 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, and also for 0, 1 till 11. Okay, this is for I and this is for J. Okay, this is for I and this is for J. I'm just writing with mouse, so don't judge my handwriting. Okay. So see this if what is this if statement doing? In this if statement, string one of I. So is what is string one? It's D. If string one of I means first the code will run 0, then it will go to J. J will also run 0. Then what will be the statement will if D double equal to D. Yeah, it's true. It becoming true. What if the condition become true? We have to append in L. What we have to append just the any letter. If both are same, so we can write I or J. Anything we can write. Okay. So in our L, what will be the list? We'll just write D. Okay. Then it will break the statement. See, we just found one of them, so it will break the statement, break this loop. Okay, so it will go to next of the I, because if we have found one of the string to be same, we don't have to need to check all the other, because if we will like see if there will be any d extra in this. Okay, just assume there is one extra d. If there is one extra d, then what will happen? They will The j will continue with its one, so it will check is d is equals to a. No, it is d is equals to t. No, it isn't. It will come till this d, and when this d will also be true, then it will add another d, then there will duplicates in the list. So to avoid this, we are just use the break statement. If one of the uh, string is same, then we can append in the list. Okay, so if it's breaking, so now it will go to this I, then this I will considered it's is equals to 1. Because we have done with 0, now I will come to 1 till 6. Okay, now J will also start from 0, because this loop is starting again. So J will start from 0. Now the code will check is I is equals to D. No, it isn't. It will check till if it founds I. Yeah, it there is it I. Okay, so when the string of I is equals to string of 2I, then it will the statement will be true, and this will append I in the list given. Okay, now it will check for P. See, there is no P in the given string, second string. So till J is equals to 11, nothing will happen. So now the code is automatically finished for this loop, but for I loop it's automatically working, because we have just reached till second. Now it will go to third. What is third? It's L. It will search L in the list. No, it won't found L. So it will go to fourth position. What is O? There is no O. And M, there is no M in C, but there is A. Okay, so it will find A at first index in the string 2, then it will just add the A, and this will be the correct answer. Any doubt till here? आया, सबको समझ में आया? Any?
हाँ.
Yes.
You guys comfortable with English?
अस्तित्व.
Yeah.
तो यहाँ पे मतलब कॉमन वर्ड्स ही चेक कर रहे, कॉमन लेटर्स ही चेक चेक कर रहे हैं
हाँ हाँ,
इस
इस
कोड में.
पर्टिकुलर कोड में वो कॉमन लेटर्स ही चेक कर रहा है, और जैसे ही एक कॉमन लेटर मिल रहा है वो उसको ब्रेक कर दे रहा है लूप को। यहाँ ब्रेक जरूरी है। जैसे मान लो कि अगर किसी कोड में ब्रेक नहीं लिखा है, तो जैसे यहाँ पे जैसे मान लो जैसे ए है, तो यहाँ पे 2 बार ए आ रहा है, ठीक है, तो ये यहाँ
हाँ.
पे एक और ए आ जाता है, एक्स्ट्रा एक और ए आ जाता है, तो यानी ये जो लिस्ट हो जाती है 4 लेंथ की हो जाती है। तो हमें ये चेक करना है पूरा कोड एग्जैक्टली कर क्या रहा है कोड।
हाँ, मेरे पास एक एक डाउट है. अगर लाइक 2D होता, लाइक दोनों
हम्म
जगह पे
हम्म
डिप्लोमा में,
हाँ, अगर
इंस्टेड ऑफ वन,
डिप्लोमा में 2 जगह डी होता तो ये चलता, तो 2 बार डी आता।
दो 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 बार डी आता लिस्ट में.
हाँ, अगर ये फर्स्ट स्ट्रिंग में होता कि फर्स्ट स्ट्रिंग हमने पहले लिखी है, तो फर्स्ट स्ट्रिंग तो हमेशा चलेगी चलेगी, वो ब्रेक नहीं होगी सेकंड स्ट्रिंग से चेक करने के बाद।
ठीक है. और एक और चीज पूछना था, अपेंड थोड़ा समझा देगा ब्रीफ में.
Yeah, append. See, there is a list. See, we have assumed one empty list. हमने खाली list assume कर ली है.
हाँ.
Then this what will this append do? See, like we'll just appending one D. So it will add D as a string. See, we are adding string because we are just ऐसे हम इसमें इंडेक्सिंग करते हैं, तो इंडेक्सिंग में हमने ऐसे इंडेक्स ऑफ आई लिया, डी लिया, तो वो डी एज अ स्ट्रिंग ऐड हो जाएगा। ठीक है, मान लो कि सेकंड कोई और लेटर आता है, ठीक है, लिस्ट में हम अलग अलग डेटा टाइप्स को अपेंड कर सकते हैं। तो मान लो अभी हम कहता है कि सेकंड अपेंड कर दो, तो क्या करेगा कि जैसे इसने पहले वो बना रखा था कि बंद है, मतलब लिस्ट में सिर्फ एक ही कैरेक्टर है, ठीक है, अभी सेकंड ऐड करना है तो कॉमा लगा देगा और ये सेकंड कर देगा। ठीक है, ऐसे बन जाएगा। मान लो इसे और ऐड करना है, तो यहाँ से फिर इसको इसमें कहोगा कि मुझे और एंटर्स करने हैं, तो ऐड डालता जाएगा, ऐसे 2 डाल दिया, 3 डाल दिया, 4 डाल दिया, ए डाल दिया, बी डाल दिया, ये स्ट्रिंग में होगा। ठीक है, अब हम लिस्ट के अंदर डिक्शनरीज बना सकते हैं और लिस्ट भी बना सकते हैं, हम टपल भी बना सकते हैं। तो ये जस्ट एक इसके पोजीशन है, हम इस पोजीशन कुछ भी डाल सकते हैं, कोई भी डेटा टाइप डाल सकते हैं, कोई भी स्ट्रिंग कुछ भी डाल सकते हैं। ओके, अपेंड से इसमें
ओके.
ऐड हो जाएगा, पॉप से बाहर निकल आएगा।
हाँ, तो अपेंड मतलब लिस्ट में न्यू 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 एलिमेंट्स डालना ना.
हाँ, ऐड करना, हाँ, न्यू एलिमेंट्स डालना। और जैसे हमने पहले डी डाला, ठीक है, फिर आई आया तो हमने आई
हाँ.
डाला, फिर ए डाला तो ए आया, तो ये लिस्ट ऐसी ऑर्डर वाइज बनेगी, जो पहले आएगा वो आगे लिखा रहेगा, उसके बाद वाला उसके पीछे, उसके बाद वाला उसके पीछे।
ओके, समझ गया. थैंक
ओके।
यू.
ओके। ओके, किसी और को कोई डाउट है? ओके, लेट्स कंटिन्यू टू अनदर क्वेश्चन। हम्म check level is a method of class tank that updates the attribute fill required. See, check level is a method. This is from OOPS, object-oriented programming, that classes are there, methods are there. Okay. To the Boolean literal true. If attribute water level is less than 15, indicating that tank needs refilling, and false otherwise. Okay. Select the correct implementation of the method. देखो पहले किसी को समझ में आया क्वेश्चन क्या है, क्या रहा है? किसी को आगे
Excuse me.
या
I'm not comfortable with Hindi. Can you continue with English?
sure. Okay. So anyone know how to what this anyone can tell me what this question is want to tell that what we have to do?
No, I don't think I understand what is saying.
Okay. Any other one? Okay, so I'll just tell you. See, check level is a method of class. In class, we like this check level is a class. So in class, we just make different methods. Okay. बाहर चला गया। Second. If we make class like if we make a student class like say student class, so in student class we'll just define a self method, init method, in which we'll just say that if the code is providing us a student, we'll use if we'll use the class method, then it will ask for student and say roll number. Okay, this is the two criteria which it will ask. Just assume it. Okay, so in the self method, there's a self method means init method means two underscore INIT, then two underscore. This is two. leave it. Okay, and then we will write self. Self means which variable we are using. For student once, say I am using s1, then this self will see that this s1, that the program should only work for s1. The values saved for s1 will only be taken out or will saved. Since we are using this init method, means we are saving a new variable with its new values. Okay, so we'll write self and say name. I'll just assuming named as n and say roll number for r. Okay, then this will save that student one's like we have right now in a register that student one's name is equals to what the name is, and for roll number we will write roll number is equals to whatever the roll number is. Okay, so in this class method, I'm just taking this brief info. In this class method, it will only save as what kind of name and roll number we are saving to which of the variable. This self is because to just only indicated which variable we are using, because there are multiple. So this self is only for that. Okay, so I just tell you about self. Now this check level. Okay, so this is a method, and in the of the class tank, see, check level is a method of class tank. Means like we assume that a student is a class, so now here tank is the class, and check level is one of its methods. See, this I tell you about init. So init, it's a self function for describing the elements in the method we want to. Okay, now if we add another method in the same class, then we can add and do more functionalities of the given code. Okay, so if we proceed to that, updates the attribute fill required. Okay, so there is an attribute called fill required. Now what is saying, if the water is less than 50, just required is equals to true, and if it is fill required to tank true, the attributes water level is less than 50, indicating tanks need to refill. Okay, if not, if the self dot water is smaller than 50, then true, and self dot fill required is equals to false. Okay, it means if self water level is less than 50, it's true and indicating the tank will need filling, and false otherwise. Okay, so this question is this. Now we'll just have to check which code is doing correct. Okay, so we'll check first this check level of self. If self dot water level is smaller than 50, what is the question saying? If attribute water level is less than 50 liters, boolean liter value true. Okay, so self dot fill required, yeah, it's true, it's correct till this line. Then what's saying, indicating a tank needs refill, and false otherwise. Otherwise we use else for otherwise, and we will just give the this else dot fill required is equals to false. Now what's wrong in this? If self dot water level smaller than 50, self dot fill required is equals to true, and else self dot fill required is equals to false. Can anyone tell me what's the difference in this code and this code?
In the function, it's not taken self.
Yeah, it hasn't taken self. So what we are how will we get self? Because if in method, that when we write define a function, and when we write it, we need it's a constant variables. Okay, so here is no self provided to it, so how will it consider this self and will proceed further with the given code? Okay, so this option is wrong because there is no self present in this. Okay, what's wrong in this?
Statements are wrong.
Which statement is wrong?
If statement.
Yeah, you're correct, because there is no self dot water level. How will we know that which we are talking about which water level? Because there is no self given for water level. So this is wrong, because there should be self dot water level. Okay, here self for dot fill required is not given. That's why this option is wrong. That's why it's only correct, because self dot water level, self dot fill required. We are making it true on the given condition smaller than 15, and we are making it false if otherwise condition. Okay. Anyone doubt till here? I know some of them I have not studied class. You need to study class. Okay. Anyone? Should I continue next question?
Yes.
Okay. Def create list numbers out list is equals to, see, here's a list of list. Okay, So now we have to work on the list of list. Like you have to when you have studied about matrix, the list of list will is also a matrix. Okay, we made matrix by like this. See, we make one list and we make another list and write one, two, three. We just complete this list, and the second element will be would be two, three, and four. Okay, and so on. Assume that this is completing like this. So this is a matrix. Okay, what is this? This is just a list of list. Like there's a list inside a list. Okay, so this is list of list, nesting nested list, list also we can say. For x in numbers, see we are just this is also function defining nested list. And for x in numbers, for y in range, a len of out list. See, for numbers, number will be provided in the given question. Okay, and then we will just make initiate this list, and we'll work for this loop for x in numbers. For number wise, we have to go inside, and for y in range, len of out list. See, we will take the length, and we will we will take this loop till this out. How many letters? Example, it has 5, so we will go from 0 to 4. It will run 5 times only, but from it will start from 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, and then 4. It will not take 5, because normal condition starting with 0, because in Python the indexing is from 0. Okay. Then outlist dot append outlist of y plus x. Okay, so can you tell me if the output we invoke is this, then what will the answer? Anyone? Yeah, the recording is provided, no worries, it's recording. No one? Okay. See, create list, and for numbers we have just assumed that 1, 2, and 5. Okay, I'll write it 1, 2, and 5. See, so for x in nums, so the value of x will be first 1. Okay, then for y in range, len of outlist. See, outlist, what is the length of outlist? Till now, here nothing we have done. So it's just assume empty. Okay, so for y in range, len of outlist, so 0 is will work for 0. Outlist dot append outlist of y plus x. Can anyone tell me what's going on here? This outlist of y plus x. No one? Okay, I'll just explain it. See, here is 1, 2, and 5, and the outlist is equals to, we are just appending it. Okay, so it's already a list of lists. So, okay, so we are just considering it as a length 1, so it will work for only 0. Okay, it will work for 0 times only. Okay, just raised to. Hmm. So outlist dot append, we are appending what we are appending? Outlist of y plus x. See what we are appending. There is nothing we can find in y. Okay, so it's 0. 0 means we are just appending the list itself. See, here is a list of list. So in the list is it will consider as one element. Okay, so this one element is the same. It's at zeroth position, zeroth index. Okay, so we will just add this, and plus what will be the x, what will be our x, and we have to append it in list form. See, this this is showing us in it. We have to append in list form. Like we are working on one x. We have x, the we have the value of x is equals to 1, because first is 1. Then we will just add this and this. Okay, so what will be added? First, this will add, and then this will add. Okay, so first this is already added. We have to add 1. Okay, then it will come out to 2. Okay, now it will the y will run for 0, 1, and only 0 and 1. Okay, so now what will it work? Now it will be first 0. Okay, for y and range, we are just working on range. So y will be 0. So we'll add 0, and what we have to add x. So what, first we will write 2. Okay, then what will be added? 1 and 2, because this is 2 and the range is going from 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so what will we add? First, x is we have to add x also, and x is 2. So here x there n minus 1 will not work, because n minus 1 only works for this range function, and we are using for x in nums here in the first loop. So what will this add? For first, it's already an empty list inside, and we are adding 1 into it. Then we are adding 1 and 2. See, 1, 2, and 1 and 2. Okay, now wait a second. Okay. Now what is x? This all have worked till 1 and 2. Now it will go to this x, asking for can what will the next? So next is 5. So x is equals to 5. Then for y and range will work, and len of outlist. So it will be 0, 1. First y will be 0, then 1, 2, like this. Okay. So what we have to append outlist of y. What is the position of outlist of y? Okay, so we will append it plus x. What is x here? X is 5 here. So what is the answer? 5 here. Then it will go to next range. Next range, and 1 will be there. Then at outlist of y, then it will be 1, because it's working on its range. Y is range. Okay, so then 1 and 5. Then it will go to 2 and 5, because in this outlist we have just made it was first empty, then 1, then we have added 2, then we have added 1 and 2, like this. So now it will go to its first index. So first index is 1 here. Okay, so it will, when it will go to first index, it will find 1 here, and 5 was already x, so it will add both the list. So it will add 1 and 5, and just append it into the this what we have outlist. Okay, so it will append it in this list. This just added 1 and 5. Okay, then what is the next? 2 and 5. Okay, 2. So it will add 2 and append in this list. Then what is this? 1 and 2. Okay, so it will there will be 1 comma 2, then add 5. This, it's just like appending in the just adding the list in the append itself. Okay, it's like we are writing, we are just it's like we are drawing a notebook in inside a page of a notebook. Okay, 1 comma 2 comma 5, and it will append to the list. Anyone has doubt? I know it's a hard to understand, but you will get the concept if you know listing, appending, and adding here, because we are just adding this list here. Anyone doubt? No one? You all understood this question?
Yes.
Okay. So next question. What will be the output of the code given below? Define matrix operation. Matrix. This is our parameter. New matrix is equals to list. So we have initialized a new matrix, new list named new underscore matrix. For j in range, len of matrix of 0. Okay, you got it. So what will be the j? The j will work in the range of zeroth length of the zeroth index of the matrix. Okay.
3.
Sorry. Yeah, someone was saying something.
Yeah, it will be 3.
Which will be 3?
The length of matrix of 1.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It will be 3. Let me complete the question first, and then. Yeah, you are right. It will be 3, uh, because A is the matrix, and first has the length 3. Yeah, you are correct. Okay, modified. Then we are initializing a new list. saying modified row. See, this is a matrix. I already told you what matrix look like. List inside list, like elements one, two. This is already given a matrix. Okay, so I don't have to write it. Okay, for I in range, len of matrix. Now it's running on a nested loop. So loop inside a loop. So first you have a j loop, then here's a I loop here. So what it's saying, modified row dot append matrix of I and j. See, we are taking j first, then we are taking I first, then we are working on I and j. And new matrix dot append, now we are appending, first we are appending this into this modified row till the range of I. Then when the range of I is done, when we are appending this modified row into this new matrix, and then we are just jumping onto the continue for to continue our loop till how many times we have to work it on. Okay, now then at the end, when this loop is also finished, we have to just print the new matrix. Okay, can anyone tell what's going on in this matrix here? What's this loop and what this will make this matrix into? This Y. Anyone? Okay, I will tell you. See, J will run J will run in a range from len of matrix 0, which is already 3. One of our student told us that it's 3. Yeah, because length of this is 3, so it will work till 0, 1, and 2. So let's assume J is working on 0, 1, and 2. Then it will create a new, first we have to take a modified new matrix. Assume this as new matrix, okay? I'm just writing with mouse. So new matrix, okay? This is a new matrix. So let's assume it's empty, okay? Now we have to make a modified row. So we will make modified row, okay? I'm just writing M, okay? We are just making it M list. You have to join from student ID. Why are you joining from personal ID? Okay. Uh, the one who have joined, I guess Saurav or something, who has joined from personal ID, just go and come from student ID. Okay. So the modified row is empty. Now for I in range, len of matrix. So what is the length of matrix? This matrix, first element,
Three.
second
Three is
element,
the
and
Leno.
third element. It means 3. So I will also work for 0, 1, and 2. Okay. Now what we are doing, modified row dot append means we have to append in this. What we have to append, matrix of I and j. First j was 0. Okay, j is equals to 0, and I will also be 0. Okay, so what will be it? 0. So what is 0 of 0? It's 1. Okay, matrix of 0 of 0. So 0 is means this, we have to work on this 0th index. Then of this 0th index, we have to find its 0th index. So what it's 1. So we'll write in modified index 1. We'll append it. Okay. Now we will go on to this loop. Then I will change from 0 to 1. Okay, so what we have to now search for the first index. So this was 0th index, this is the first index. Now what is j? J is still 0, so we'll take the 0th index. So we will add 4 here. The I will change from 1 to 2. Okay, so what we have to find, matrix of 2 of 0. So what is the second index? This is the second index. And what is the 0th element in this? So 7 is the 0th element in this. So we add 7. Okay, now this loop is end because I is only 0, 1, 2, 3, and all has completed its loop. Okay, so now the code will shift to this line, new matrix dot append of modified row. This was modified row, we have to append in new matrix. So we will write it in the list because this was made a list. We have made it a list here. So 1, 4, comma 7. Okay, and we have added it. Now our j will change to 1. Let me erase it. Okay. Now, what will be our j will be? J will be, first it was 0, now it will become 1. Okay, now we will create modified rows equals to empty list. So we will again make it empty list. Then for I in range, then I will work till 0, 1, and 2. Okay, now what it will do, the j is 1, and first I will be 0. Okay, I is equals to 0. Okay, so what is 0 of 1? What will be 0 of 1, because I is 0 and 1 is. So zeroth index and zeroth index of this matrix and first index of that zeroth matrix. So what it will be? It will be 2. So we will write 2. Then I will become 1. So what will be 1 of 1? So 1 of 1. So it will be 1 of 1, 5, 2 comma 5. Then I will become 2. So what is second index? And then its first index. So it will be 8. It will be 8. So we will add this 2, 5, 8. Okay, 2, 5, 8. And then we will do for the rest. Then it will be the answer 3, 9, 6. Just j will be 2. Then again I will be 1 from 0, 1 and 2. And we'll create a new modified row. Then we'll add 3. Then we will add 6 here, 6. Then we will add 9. 9. Okay, then this will be added inside this. Then we will just print out this, because print new matrix, and new matrix is this new matrix. It will print out. Okay, just ignore my writing. I'm just writing with mouse. Anyone doubt till here? Understood what I just explained it to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Consider the file countries.txt given below. Also consider the Python file both in same directory. What will be the output of the code given below? See, so this is a file. So we are just dealing with the question of file handling. So this is country.txt. We have just to open this file, retrieve the data from it, because it's a Python same directory, and then we have to continue. See what is the code is doing. File path is equals to this. It's already given. Then we are opening the file with the read mode. Okay, just always take care of the modes given. There are three modes: read, write, and append. I guess they haven't taught you append, because append is if it's an empty file, then read won't work, because if the file doesn't exist, then read mode won't work, because it won't create a new file. Okay, but write will create. Assume that contains.txt doesn't exist in our system. Okay, in my system it doesn't exist, and I'm trying to open it in read mode. That it won't open. It will show a new error. But if I write right here, if I write in code w here, then if the file exists, example, this is my file and this is the text in it, then if I open the file in write mode, then all this text will be vanished and the file will be empty when I just open it. Okay, I don't know if they have taught you this or not. Okay, if we write a here, then if something is in the file, it won't erase. It will continue where we left. For example, we just left on fourth and fifth line, we can continue here. But if we open it from write mode, it all will be erased and will be a new clean file. And if there is no file exist in write and append mode, it will create one on its own. Okay, but read can't do this. So what's it's opening, the mode is reading mode for line in file. Okay, for line in file means we have to just go by one line from we have to go each line one by one. Okay, so modified line is equals to line dot strip. Now this we just use the strip function for removing any extra spaces at the end or backslash n at the end. Sometimes while file writing we just use backslash n to change them into a second line. So for by the strip function we'll just remove any extra spaces at the end and any backslash n at the end that was used to change the line. Okay, now what's next line is saying, modified line is equals to modified line dot split. Now we will split this we have got by this hyphen. So what the criteria of split? This hyphen. Okay, so means we will make a list. This function will make a list in modified line, and this list will create what elements? The elements we get here by splitting them with the hyphen. So what can we can split I and D. So it will create an element I and D. Okay, then it will create a new element New Delhi. Okay, so it will create New Delhi and it will create plus 91. Okay, so it will be a uh, list which will be made by splitting by the hyphen. Okay, now what we have to do in question, print modified line of 0. See, what will is at 0th index? I and D, because it will be the first and it will be the 0th index. And we have to add this. So we will write add this. Okay, we have write I and D. Just, I am not good at writing from mouse. It, okay, now then we have to add modified line 2. So what will be modified line of 2? So this was 0th, this was first, and this was second. So we will write first we will write this slash. Okay, then we will write plus 91. Okay, so this will be a first statement. We have to do till all of these, because line it was coming. So USA, then we will USA, then line, then plus one, plus minus one. Okay, no, it's hyphen, so we won't write hyphen. Uh, Only this and this. Then for RU, we will write RU slash plus 7, and this we will do till this end. Okay, and we will just close the file. Remember closing the file, because I guess your OPs are over, so you won't have any issue closing the file. But if any questions come that find the mistake, then you have to, if there is no file closed, then you can just raise the answer as file is not closed. Okay, so is this was the answer? No, because we were having answer I and D slash plus 91 in this format, so this is wrong. Okay, this is also wrong. Yeah, this is right. See, this is was a method I told you as IND slash plus 91. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Uh, could you please explain why is it plus 91? Why
Sorry,
not
sorry.
the
Your
last
voice,
one?
your voice is cut. Can you repeat? Can you repeat?
Uh, am I audible right now?
Yeah, yeah. You are
Okay. Could you please could you please explain why isn't it the last one? Why is it the third one? Third option?
third.
Yeah. Why isn't it
Why?
the last
Why?
one?
No, no. I didn't get it. Which option is which
Uh,
option you are asking?
I'm asking why is it the third option? Why isn't it the last option?
Last option, because see we are using see, if we split this, so what it will split into I and it will just create a list first. Okay, when we are
Yes.
splitting, so the variable we used, it will create a list on that variable. So modified line will look like this, I and D,
Yep.
and then next element will be New Delhi. I'm just writing in ND. Okay, next element will be plus 91. Okay, so like this, all these split will work on, because we are splitting from the hyphen. Okay, so in print, what we are printing it, modified line of 0. So what that 0th index is IND. So we will write
Yep.
IND. Okay, and then you have to add this string, because in commas there is adding this string. So we'll write this slash, and then we are adding this second index. This was 0th index, this was first, and this is second. So second index is plus 91. So it will be in this order, that the first index, then last index, and
Yep.
slash between them. Okay, so but in last it's New Delhi, Washington, and DC, which is first index, but we have to write second index and zero index only. Okay,
Yep. I get it.
got it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, next question. Consider the Python code given below. We have just to open a output.txt file and write it in f dot write rows, then f dot write jasmine backslash n, f dot write lotus lily orchid, and you will close the file. Okay. Now, what is the question asking? How many number of line will be present in the file output.txt after the execution of the above code? See, just in previous example, I just give you brief about this backslash n thing. So, can you please tell me what will the answer will be? How it will be?
Maybe 5 line.
Five
Sorry?
Maybe
five
five
lines
lines there.
How? How?
I think
Explain
first
me.
is rose.
Okay.
and
No,
Jasmine in
no, 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 no.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
first, and then wait a minute.
Yeah.
I guess 4 lines because
Yeah.
rose there is no backslash and so Jasmine
Yeah.
will just be
Correct.
appended.
Yeah, four
Yeah.
is there.
Correct.
Yeah,
So first in first line it will be Rose and Jasmine.
Jasmine. Yeah,
And then backslash, then will be move to second line. In second line we'll write Lotus, Lotus, and then automatic. See, we are using triple quotes here. Triple quotes is used just to write as it is. So in this we are just switching to next line. So we have to switch to next line, third line, which is Lily, and then we have to switch to fourth line, which is Orchard, Orchard, जो भी है,
and
ठीक है?
that space
yeah.
Yeah, and
Space will
yeah.
include or not?
Sorry.
Space. There is
that
a space between
space
Lily
between
and
Lily and Orchid.
yeah.
Yeah, this space is only the line difference, you know.
Okay,
This is
okay.
only the line difference.
Oh, I have counted it as line.
No, 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 no. It's only line. You know that while sometimes we write in PowerPoint, there is something called space between text. So this is only the space between lines and text.
Okay.
There is no
Okay.
extra line in here. Okay, so answer is four. Okay.
Yeah.
Could you explain why is it four?
Yeah, I just explained it. First, f dot right will write rows. Then there's no backslash n in the end of rows. So the cursor will be remain after e in the first line. Okay, it will remain after e.
Which cursor?
The cursor while we write in file handling, the cursor is very important while we are reading the file. If we are reading the file or if we are also writing the file, the cursor which computer understands, not this cursor that I'm moving, the cursor which computer understand that this cursor will be after e only, because no backslash n is used. Then when we write f dot write Jasmine, so it will write starting from this only, Jasmine, and then backslash n. So what will this backslash slash n do? This won't be right in the following line. It will be considered as the command to move the cursor to the next line. Okay, so what it will do? This backslash n will just move to second line as a cursor. Then when we start writing the next line, it will start from here, not from here,
Yep.
as it was started from rows. Okay.
But isn't for Rose? Didn't we do that for Lily and Orchard as well? We haven't put a
Yeah,
new line.
because here triple quotes are used. Triple quotes, see, we have used one quotes as a char, we use double quotes as multiple characters or objects, you know. And for triple characters are only stored the way it like if we write A here and we write B in next line, we write C in next line, and we close
Yep.
the triple quote, then it will be considered as in three lines only.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
I get it. Thank you.
Yeah. Any confusion?
Nope.
Here triple quotes are used, see?
Yes,
Okay.
I've seen it. So Rose, Jasmine will come together, and
Yeah, in
Lotus, Lily,
first
and
line,
Orchard.
Rose and Jasmine. Second line, Lotus. Third line, Lily. Fourth line, Orchid. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Next question. We have to just find the output of the given code. Given is one string. This is a string of the given variable. Word is an empty string. It's also written empty string. See, this is hashtag used. Hash is used to write codes in the comment, sorry, I'm wrong, my bad. We can
A
write
single line comment.
yeah, we can write comments by using hashtag. Okay. Word is an empty string. Index is a zero. Index is a variable having zero integer. Flag is considered as false. C is false. It's a boolean value, not an string value, because if it should be in a string, so false will be small f. Okay, and quotes will be there. But in boolean value, true will be capital, and false. The true of t will be capital, and false f of false will be small. Okay, and flag is a boolean value, true or false. And now we have to jump on condition while index is smaller than length of given. See what is the length of this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. The length is 10. Okay, l length of given is equals to 10. Okay, so if index is yani 0 is smaller than 10, yeah, this is true. So this will work till the index is smaller than 10. So this is a condition. It will only break when the index will be greater than 10 or equal to 10. Okay, this will only break if index smaller than 10. It will only break if index will be greater than or equal to 10. Okay. Till then, the code will work infinite times. Char is equals to given index. See now, we are just making a new character char, new variable char, and we are just giving it a given of index. Index is 0, so char will be 2. Okay, but it will be in a string, not an integer, because it's in a string, and we are just putting in a string only. We are just taking out it, not converting it into it. Int. Okay, if we write int of char, then it will be converted into integer, then it will be 2, not 2. You get my point? It's in the 2 is in a string. Okay, we have to just take care of these things if the character is in string or an integer. Okay, and see, if it's asking if character is equals to this, flag is equals to true, but the character is 2, so it will move to next line. Fact, if flag and char not in this, word plus is equals to char. See, if flag is already false. We haven't encountered this as true. So flag here is false. Let me write it down. Flag is equals to false, and char is equals to 2. Okay, we'll move to next line. If char double equal to this, so it won't be correct. It's not correct. It's not correct. Any of the condition doesn't it's not true. Okay, so we'll just what we will do, index plus equal to 1. So if I index was 0, then we will just make edit just add 1 to it, and I will be 1. Okay, now we will I is 1. Is I
So
smaller than,
second
sorry?
is second one is correct or not? Second if condition.
No, it's not correct because flag is still false. It isn't true.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm. So index will be 1. Is 1 smaller than 10? Yes, it is. So the loop will still work. Now char will be, now we have char is 7. Okay. So 7, the char will be 7. If char is equals to this, no, it's 7. If it's not work because flag is also false up till here. Now if character is equals to this, not. So we will just increment the index. So index will be now 2. 2 is smaller than 10. Yes, it is smaller than 10. Now what's character? See, the char is equals to this. Okay, now char is this. So if char is this, yeah, ये true होगा. This condition become true, and the flag is also become true. So we will just write flag as true. See, if flag true, see, this condition is true and char not in this. See, the char is in this string, so this condition will become false. And in and condition, we have to, if all the conditions are true, then only we we proceed in the condition, but here care this condition is becoming false, so we won't go with this if. Now we will go to next if, and watch care is this, so we will not go with this. Then we will increment the index. Now will index will be 3. So what's in index? 4. So we will write the character as 4. We will write character as 4. See, now the main question begins. See, this is already true. It's already true, so we don't need to check this because it's already true. Okay, now we have to check this. See, if flag is already true, so it is correct. And care not in. See, 4 is not neither closed bracket nor open bracket. Okay, so word plus equal to care. Now see, we have initialized word as an empty string, so we'll just add 4 to it. Okay, and now if we will move on to next second, it is not this close bracket, then we will increment the index to 4. Like this, we will work on till here. Okay, when it will reach the closed bracket, then this will become false because this is coming in this string. Then this statement will become true because it's saying break. So when the code will at this point, it will break the while loop, and it will come out of the code. It will come out of the while loop. Then we have to print int of word. So what will be the answer? Can anyone tell me?
Four five one
4517.
Yeah, you are correct, guys, because we are not adding the 4517. We are just writing it as 4, 5, 1, and 7, and we are making it integer when we are printing it, not we are adding it. If see, some questions are confusing like this only. If here we will be adding here integer of care plus equal to integer of care, then only we will write 4 plus 7 plus 1 plus 4 plus 5, 9 plus 1, 17. Then the answer will be 17. Okay, but since here no int is written in the print statement, then it will be 4, 7, 4, 5, 1, 7. See, okay, any confusion?
No, everything is fine.
Okay, we will move on to next question. S1 is set, S2 is also set, S3 is equals to S1. For I in range 7, 10, 2, S dot add 1 I. See, this is testing our knowledge, that we have the knowledge for sets or not. Because, see, this topic is like if we have a list, L is equals to, let me talk about sets only. If I have a set S is equals to 1, 2, 3, and we are adding f4 into it, and if we are indicating this same as like this, s3 is equals to s1. So if we are saying s3 is equals to s1, so here increment will added be in s3 also. Okay, so this is the main gist of this question. So we have to just focus in what are the sets made and what are we adding into it. Since S3 is linked to S1, the changes made in S1 will be reflected in the S3. Just take care of these things only in these type of questions. Just continue the question. For I in range 10, 7 to 10 means 7, 8, 9. We'll just use second, yani 7 and 9. For 6 to 20, we will use 3, 6, 7 till 20. We will use third element, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we will skip three element, 1, 2, 3, and you will we will reach the next. Then for also in this range, we will just do minus 1 means 18 to 14 minus 1, which is 15, and we will till minus 1. So 18, 17, 16, like this. Okay, then we will make a tuple of these,
So
and
can you please explain last one
this
for,
minus 1.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. See, it's 18 to 14 minus 1. This means this minus 1 is for negative walking, for from a bigger number to the smaller number. here one is not, see, this second is given for skipping one element and going to the second element after this, means this is the first element, second element, third element. So we will, when we were at 7, we have to go at second, yani 1 and 2, then we will go at 9, then we will skip another and we will go to 11, okay, like this. But in negative 1 we have to just go backwards, means 18, then 17,
17. Okay,
then
okay. Now I
16,
got it.
and just 14, minus 14 plus minus 1. See, we just add n minus 1, then it will become 15. Then here will be 16 only till. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay. So what will the answer? Length of tuple. See, this tuple is S1 and S2 and S3. This n is to join them. Okay, this is a union. This n is for union. Sorry. It's, I guess, for intersection. See, what will this come? 7, comma 9. This will come 6, then 7, 8, 9, then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, so 7, 9, 6, 7, 10, 15, 18, then 18, 17, 16. See, these are the intersection. And sign is
15
equal.
also. In
Sorry?
last and 15 also.
Sorry?
15 also in last line.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Why don't we have 7 and 8 and 10 and 11 in the middle for the for S2?
For this,
Wait. It's showing. Wait. 2 means a difference of like plus 2 or and plus 3, right?
2 means from the we are standing at which integer we have to jump at the second, means this one and another one, means we have to take a space of one of each, means for first the answer was 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay,
Okay, I get it.
then we have to skip 8 and move on to 9 while we have 2. If we have 3, we have to skip 2, then to another element. Okay.
I get that.
Okay. So here n is for intersection. So intersection takes common elements. So here what is the common element? 9 and 18 and 15. So there are three common elements. We are making tuple here. There are three common elements. So three common elements. So what will be the length of tuple? 3. Okay. Okay. Any doubt till here?
Nope.
Okay. Next question, number is a list 20, 10, 9, 12, 3. Result is an empty list for number in numbers. For num in numbers, if numbers modulo 3 double equal to 3, result dot append number into number. Result dot sort, result dot pop, result of minus 1. Can you tell me what it will, the answer will be here? It's very easy. No one? Okay, so I'll tell you. See, number is this list. We will just go one by one in this loop and check if it's divisible by 3 or not. Okay, so is 20 divisible by 3? No, it's not. So it won't work. Then it will go to 10. Is 10 divisible by 3? No, it's not. So it will again go to 9. 9 is divisible by 3. So the result will append 9 into 9. It's with 81.
81. Yeah.
Yeah, 81. Then it will go to 12. Yeah, it's divisible by 3 and 144.
Yeah.
And then 3 is
Nine.
divisible by all 3. Then it's 9. Okay, what will you do? Just sorting it. So it will be, sorry, my bad.
981 and 1.
81, 144.
Yeah.
Okay, then we are just popping out one letter. Now you have to tell which will pop, 9 or 144.
I think
144.
144.
144.
Okay, and what will the result then? What will
81.
be the result?
81 comma 9.
81.
No, it's telling to
Eighty-one.
only
Okay,
minus
okay,
one
yeah,
means last
81,
one.
81, 81.
Yeah, 81 is the answer. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
9 will not print here because if we print a result only, then 9 and 81 will print. We are asking for, see, the list is left with us is 9 and 81 because 144 is already popped out. Okay, so here it's telling me to minus 1. Minus 1 index means the last index of the
yeah,
list.
last element
Okay,
of
so
list.
81 will answer. Okay,
Yeah,
any doubt?
Why
Anyone?
144 has been popped out?
Sorry,
Why 144 has been popped out?
because of this line result dot pop.
So it means that the last element should be popped out, right?
Yeah, yeah. If pop
Okay.
is written, it's mean last element will be popped. If we provided any index here in this its function, then it will pop out the index we want to. But here it is only popping out 145 because no index is given. So means last is
Okay.
last have to popped out. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, great. Okay, filter, def filter, people, age, city. People list is equals to, we are defining an empty list for person in people if person of age greater than equal to age and person of city double equal to city. People list dot append person. Return people list. It's very easy. We have to just check if the age and city of each of these is same and it's and so means these both have to be corrected, then only we will append the people list, then we are returning people list. Okay, so here people is this Alice, Bob 25, city. Okay, Bob 20, oh sorry 30 and Los Angeles. Okay, we have this 5. Now we have to print a filter, uh, len of filter people 30 New York. Okay, can anyone tell me the answer?
David and Elsie.
The answer is numeric. See,
solution
30 and
land,
New York. New
land.
York 30, but
Is it two?
sorry,
Three? Is it three or two?
is it? Let me check. See, New York should be same.
Zero,
So this, and this can work. But 25 is smaller than 30, so it is wrong. And here 35, 30 is greater than 35. Sorry, 35 is greater than 30, so it is correct, and it's also correct. So
Two,
2.
two.
Okay. Okay. Anyone doubt?
no.
Anyone raise the hand? Oh, it's left the meeting. Someone. Okay. Snippet one is yellow, indigo, blue, yellow, blue. Frequency is word. L dot count word for word in L. Print of frequency. Second snippet yellow, indigo, blue, yellow, blue. Word count. See, there is L dot count is word count for word in L. So which one is correct? Obviously snippet one because L dot count is there. How we know what we are counting? So L dot count of word because we are iterating word to word in this L. Okay. So where we are iterating here, no L is defined. Okay, here L is defined. So we are iterating inside the list of L, counting the word while iterating. Okay, so that's why snippet one is correct and second is wrong. Okay. And okay, we have to write answer also. So uh, someone, sorry, will they ask questions of missing code block? Sometimes they ask, yeah. Sometimes they can ask. You are just to prepare for everything. Okay. So here, what we are doing, L dot count word for word in L, and we have to write for word. So for yellow word, how many are there? Two yellow are there. So we will write a yellow, and for this L dot count word means how many yellow are there. So there are two yellows. Then indigo is one, and then blue is two. Okay. So yellow 2, indigo 1, blue 2. Okay. This is wrong. This is wrong because here lists are there, and we aren't adding list. We are just adding it in the dictionary itself. Okay. Next question. Select error-free implementation of a program that reads input line by line. If the file doesn't exist, the program should terminate without raising any error. So it's for try, accept, and finally block. So here we will, for try block, we will just try all the thing. If anything raises any error, so we have to just print what of the error we have to. Okay. What are we doing in this? We are opening the file in reading mode for line in file, printing line.strip. See, except file not found error. See, if there is no file and we are opening in reading mode, so if there will be no file, we have to print file does not error. So it will be terminate without it raising any error. And if we error is raised, so there will be file not found. Okay, here also. Try open line in F print line except file. See here if what can go wrong? The file does not find can only go wrong because nothing in this can go wrong in this inside this code because we are just printing the file and stripping it, so it can't take any error here. Error can only be that the file doesn't there is no file exist does not exist. Okay, so we are just using except code to print file does not exist. Okay, in this try, see invalid error. We are accepting invalid error, which is not good because the file does not found error will only be raised in this type of question if the file doesn't exist. And in this, see, we are using except file does not find error and printing file does not exist. And after this, if there is any except, then this is for all other errors that might come up. But this won't happen in real case scenario. This expect except won't work in while we are using this code. But this snippet is also correct because there is no anything wrong we are using here. That's why it's the correct answer. Okay.
Uh, I'm still confused, sir. I'm still confused why the third one is wrong and why the other one is correct.
Okay, I'm telling you. See, when there is an error in the Python, it just shows what kind of error it is. So, if the error will tell us that file not found error, and it will say syntax error. Error will say invalid error. Okay? This types of error will be written out. So, while we are writing the type of error in the except block, we have to write it, and if the that error will come up, then only the sprint file will work. So these two are correct because the file not found error can only be found in this type of snippet. Okay, but here we are writing except invalid error, but invalid error cannot be caused in this scenario. Okay, this code it cannot be work, and file does not exist, won't print, so it will be the code will be wrong. Okay,
Uh,
still
but
confused?
the other, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. See, invalid error is not for file does not exist. Simple meaning.
yep,
Okay. Like, see, if we are doing syntax error, for example, we are writing for line I F means we are missing n here or we are missing any colon semicolon here. That is syntax error. There is no
yep.
syntax error in this. So we just use try and except block for the syntax error, file not found error, and many other errors. Okay. So here invalid error can't occur, and the only thing that can go wrong is if file does not exist, and we are writing invalid error in the place of file does not exist. That's why it's the wrong answer.
Okay, I get it.
Okay. Define word of shuffle s of t if len of s not equal
Excuse
to
me.
len. Yeah,
How long this session will go?
I can end at any time.
After
It's
this,
a
after this, can you solve one more PYQ?
whole BYQ.
Yeah.
It's already the meet time is already 1 to 2. And I extended it till 30 minutes more because I guess you guys have
No,
to
me
review.
time is 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can just half hour more. If you guys have no issue, then I can just end it here only.
So please tell me, it is 1 year PYQ or like
It is it
lot of
is
PYQ?
it is PYQ of this 1 September.
How many question are there?
43.
43 question are there. Oh my God.
You got 1.5 hour. I mean 1.5 hour. I
Can
guess.
you finish till how many questions will be for match 2?
Sorry.
मैच 2 में कितना क्वेश्चन रहेगा?
It will be given at the starting. I guess. Let me see.
20-21 रहेंगे.
Match 2. 17.
हाँ,
16,
17.
17,
Okay.
18. Okay. So if you have any doubt, then tell me. I'll just end the meet right away.
No, no, just finish this paper. Just finish this paper. There are only like 5 or 6 more questions. Just finish this paper.
Okay. Someone who was telling me to solve another PYQ just can just raise the question which question he is confused in.
Just finish this first. Later, I'll tell you.
Okay. I just have one half an hour more because I have to study for my subjects also.
Okay, fine, super, no problem.
Okay. Where we were here. Okay. Define word shuffle s comma t if len of s not equal to len of t return false. We have initialized two dictionaries for chair in s, for sorry, for care, my bad, for care in s. Dictionary of s of care is equal to dictionary of s get. See here get we use for taking out any value. Okay, so care comma 0, and we are using +1 here for care in T. Dictionary of T care. We will get the character of 0 here, and +1, and we will return if both are true or not. Okay, you get the question, what this question is doing. You're just iterating one by one. If the length is not same, we are just returning false. If it's not, if the lengths are same, then we will continue making two empty list for S and T both. Then we are just going iterating one by one in each dictionary. Then we are extracting out its index and checking out here, and we are just adding out in this dictionary itself. And if we are checking both the dictionaries are same, then we will just return it as true, because here it's condition. It's boolean. It will return boolean value, true or false. If these are true, then it will return true, because double equal to is in this question. Okay. So each input is a word in which all characters are in lowercase. This will set an argument when function word shuffle is called. Select all set of arguments which will return true. Okay. Hint dictionary dot get key comma default value returns the value corresponding to the key. If key is not found, then returns the default value. Okay, that's why it's written 0 here. If key doesn't is not in the there, it will return default value, which is 0. Okay. Example is given here. Sample dictionary is equals to a and 1. Sample dictionary dot get a returns 1. Sample dictionary dot get b returns none, because no default value is provided here, and b isn't present in this sample dictionary. And if we write this b comma 0, it will return 0. Okay. So this now is the question given? No. Okay. Now we have to check one by one by this options. So RAT and CAT. Okay, cat and red. Now we have to check for the length is same. Yes, the length is same, so it won't get false. Now we will make two dictionaries for character in S. So we have rat Okay, now what we will do, dictionary of care is equals to, we are just initializing one value in the dictionary s itself, and what we are filling into it, dictionary of s dot get care dot care comma 0 plus 1. Okay, so it's finding that is if r is inside this or not. uh, Dictionary s dot get, okay, if inside this or not. No, it's not, so it won't add, it will just 0. For in t, what is t here, cat. Okay, so first c will be there, we will just write c in the dictionary c, and dictionary t dot get care c. So we didn't get c in here, so it will be write 0, and if not, it will write plus 1. Okay, so C Listensilent. What's common in here? C. Can you even tell?
All letters.
Sorry.
All letters.
Hmm. See, we have to just find about the key inside each of these. Uh, I think you are not getting it. Wait. See, listen is there. First L will come. Okay, L will add with 0. Okay. Yeah, all letter are same. Okay, so there will be no issue here. No, some of them are wrong. Okay, and see R, A, C, and E. Here also it's R, A, C, and E. It's just shuffled. See, in train T, R, A, I, N, but in intro T, R, A is not there, so it's wrong. Here R and C does not match, so it's wrong. Okay,
Yeah.
anyone doubt? Okay,
I
next
think
question.
I think
Yeah.
there are only 17 question in Python.
Yeah, I'm just moving on one by one. It will end question. I don't know how many are there. I'm just sorry. I'm just moving out to next question. It will end sometime. Okay, there's a consider class player. Remember, we have done a class question. Def init self name and score. Okay, so self is there, name and score. See, I told you about init, so here it is. So by init, we are just initializing the name. So example, the self is s. Okay, we are just using student s as here. So we will write the what will be stored inside computer will be s dot name is equals to, say, whatever name it is. Okay, example Ram, and we will write s dot score, whatever score is equals to example 100. So this will be stored in the system as s, means it will refer to s, and another say s2, we will say s1 it is, and for s2 it will be some another different identities. Okay, so for this question, self dot name is equal to name, and self dot score is equal to score, means we are just saving the info of the players by this method. Okay, this defining function in a class is called method. Okay, so by this method, now in change score method, what we are doing, just we are just taking a new score and changing the score of the person. Let's say there was one player named P3, and he just played a new match, and his last score was 120, and he just scored 20 more points. Okay, so we will just new score will be 140, so it will remove 120 from the system and write 140 to update its new score. Okay, so this is a method for adding new. Okay, in this self print info self, so it's just printing the self of the name, like player name. So it will be written out player name hyphen the name of the player, and player score hyphen the score of the player. Okay, and this captain is a subclass of a player. Okay, that is a class, is subclass of a player. That count is equals to 0. Define, we are defining it like here, but here since it's a subclass, we have to just use this super dot. Okay, Here we have used just define, but here we are using super dot in it and name because it's a subclass of a player. Means player can be a captain, but not all players can be a captain. Okay, you got my point. Okay, so that's uh, anyone raised the hand? Okay, some messages there. Which this I just found. Yeah, I can send you. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait.
Astitva,
Yeah.
do you have PYQs of all the years ranging from September 22 to all the way to May 2024?
Yeah. Actually, it's available on AceGrid, but I have this link of RC Gear. I just pasted in the this
Sure. Thank you so much.
comment. Yeah, it have all the questions for diploma, foundation, and degree of all the years of all the subjects of all the shifts. Okay. Okay. Next is subclass. So subclass means one of the players can be captain, but not all players can be a captain. That's why it's a subclass. Okay. So if self game type captain dot count plus equal to one means the player will be added how many times the player has been captain in how many games. Okay. Is cricket. So self dot return game type is equals to cricket. Print info. So we have to just print the info. Okay. Now we have to read what the question is. Sub questions. What is the output of the following snippet of code? CAPT is equals to Captain Ronaldo 708 football. So, okay, so it will go here, it will store the name and score and game type. Game type. Okay, game type is equals to football. So it will store like name is equals to Ronaldo, score is equals to 708, and game type is equals to football for CAPT. Okay, now we have to change the score to 800. Here we have to change the score to 800. Sorry, anyone saying something?
Sorry, my mic was on.
Okay, just turn it off. Okay, yeah. So we will just change the score to 800 and we have to print the info. So what will be the info will be Ronaldo 800 and football. Okay. Yeah, play as a captain also because here we are just here we are printing captain also. See what this print info is doing. It's first printing the info from the player. So what's the player name and score? It will be Ronaldo and 800. Okay, then it will come back to this line and it will print that player as a captain and print game type is equals to football. Okay, then the answer is this. Okay, this is wrong because 708 it's not because we have to change the score to 800. It's wrong because name and score is not written. It's wrong because captain and football is not written. Okay. Next sub question matches represent a list of objects of type captain. What is the output of the following snippet of code? Okay, matches one list of object of type captain. Okay, captain count is equal to zero. Matches equal to इसमें जितने सारे captain है उसके लिए सब है and count is equal to zero for C in matches. Okay, means C 1 by 1 C is this and if C dot cricket count plus one. See here we have written game type and here is cricket is a method which is checking if the game type is equals to cricket. If it is cricket, then it will return true. If it isn't, it will return false. Okay. If true land in here, then it will count this as one, and it won't. If it will be false, so then this condition will also false, and this if statement won't work and will go to the loop itself. Okay. So if it's true, we will just add the cricket players. So they are one
And
and
two.
cricket players. So
Is
the
two.
answer will be two.
Two.
Next question. Execute the following snippet of code and answer the following given sub question. See, Li is a list having Valorant, Apex, and COD games name. Then we have to define a count function. N is equals to zero. We are just initializing n is equals to zero for char in S. Okay, what the S is provided to us here, I guess. Where it will be provided. Okay, no issue. Then for care in AIU, if care in AEIU means if there is any vowel inside the character, vowel is any character, then we will just add the number of vowels, then return the S and vowel. Okay. Now this is recursive function if n is smaller than equal to 0, print a blast off. Else we have to just continue these print statement, then element is equals to li dot pop 0. We'll just to take out last see zeroth index element, then that li dot append count element. Okay, so we have to count the element which will be provided to us. This element, sorry, this is the element we are just popping out. Okay, so we have to count the elements inside this, and then recursive function will always work till n minus 1. If the function is see, if the function is smaller than or equal to 0, the recursive function will break off by this print statement. It will, the recursive function will break. Okay, so we are just writing recursive 3. So uh, okay, so 3, so it will the n is equals to 3 first of all. So it won't work for this else. So we print n first, we'll print 3, then we will the element is equals to li dot pop 0. Okay, so we will pop the valorant out of it. So element is equals to valorant, then li dot append uh, li dot append count element. See, we have to count in how many vowels are here. So a, o, a, three are there, I guess. Yeah, three are there. So we will just add li to 3. Okay, so after COD it will be 3. Now we will add another. Now the n will be till 3 minus 1. It's 2. Okay, so it will take out the next apex. The a and b, it will be 2. Then it will be 1. Then only o, that is 1. Okay, so what the answer will be? 3, 2, 1, and blast off, because after when it will be from 0 to 1, it will this function will be triggered and print will be statement will work, blast off. Okay, any doubt here till here? Anyone? Okay, no issue. So this will be the answer. This is because this is not the answer because blast off is not written. Blast off is the order is reversed of both of these, and here blast off is written two times, which is not true because recursive function will end after one blast off only. Okay, what will be the value of li at the end of execution? So this will be the value of Valorant, Apex, and COD, because here we are making in a dictionary. See, return in a dictionary. We are returning a dictionary. I just saw after this option only. You're returning a dictionary. So Valorant and 1. Okay. Valorant 3, Apex 2, COD 1. Okay, for which argument will the function recursive function cause an error? So for recursive 5, because for recursive 1 it will continue for 1. For recursive minus 1 it will just only write blast off. For 0 it will also write blast off. And for recursive function 5, there are only 3 there are only three key value pair in the dictionary. C, Valorant, Apex, and COD. So how will it work for more two values? So that's why it will cause an error. Anyone having doubt till here? Hello, anyone?
No, there is no doubt.
Okay, so the this is end. If anyone want to ask any question, you can ask. Okay.
Could you explain the 42nd and the 43rd question again?
Yeah, which one? 42nd
42nd
and
and 43rd.
43rd. Okay, okay, yeah, no problem. See, here it's saying what will the value of li after the end of execution mean when this whole program is run, what will be the value of li? See here, when we are just sending this to count, we are just sending the whole element, and here element is defined as sc. Its parameter, the parameter here becomes the variable s. So means first the s is equals to valorant. Okay, valorant. Friend. Okay, just ignore my writing. Okay, then for cariness means one by one the character is coming first. V is coming, then A is coming, then L is coming, and checking whether the character is a vowel or not. If it is, it's just adding the one to the number. Okay, then what it's returning? It's returning a dictionary that is S and N. What is S? S is our name, Valorant, and what is N? Number of vowels present inside the word. So what is S means Valorant, and how many vowels are present? Three. So it will return this. And what it's returning, we are just appending to li. Means first we are popping Valorant, means the list will be Apex and COD. Okay, Apex and COD. Then after this function, count function is run. After this, we are appending again the return what we are getting from count. What we are getting from count? A dictionary saying Valorant, comma 3, and we are appending it in the list. So we will add it at the back of this list. So it will be in a dictionary Valorant and 3. Then we will remove Apex and add Apex, comma 2, because there was two vowels in Apex. Then after COD we will write COD and 1. That's why the answer is Valorant 3, Apex 2, COD 1. And this all are wrong. Okay,
I get it. I get the 43rd as well.
you
I
get the
get it
43rd as well.
because
Okay.
-1 is reverse. If it's just a reverse index, that's why it can't be wrong.
No, 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 no. The minus one will trigger the blast off. Okay. See
Yep.
here, minus one. So n is equals to minus one. So this statement will become true and it will print blast off. So no recursive function will work here. Only print will blast off. Same for
Okay.
zero, and three is working absolutely fine. For five, there should be five elements inside this list. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That's
I
why
get.
this
So,
is
I have a doubt. Can you
yeah.
explain remove versus pop? What is difference between them?
See, pop is we are just taking out an element. Remove is also same. See, this all are made like we are appending or adding. Like in list, we can add also, we can append also. So it's just not more difference in those.
पॉप से लास्ट वाला एलिमेंट हटता है, रिमूव से जो एलिमेंट हटाता है वो हटा सकते हैं।
या वी कैन
हाँ,
रिमूव नहीं, पॉप से भी हम कोई से भी एलिमेंट हटा सकते हैं, ऐसी बात नहीं है। कोई भी
अच्छा।
इंडेक्स का एलिमेंट हटा सकते हैं। रिमूव से पर्टिकुलर जो स्ट्रिंग या वेरिएबल हम हटाना चाहते हैं वो हटा सकते हैं।
सो जैसे लिस्ट में पॉप में हम क्या डालेंगे? ये इंडेक्स डालेंगे
हाँ,
या
इंडेक्स डालेंगे, हाँ।
अच्छा। और जो डिक्शनरी है उसमें क्या डालेंगे? डिक्शनरी में मतलब की डालेंगे या वैल्यू डालेंगे? पॉप पॉप से हम डिक्शनरी में भी तो
रिमूव में
हटा
की
सकते।
डालेंगे क्योंकि वैल्यूज तो सेम हो सकती है, की सेम नहीं हो सकती है।
नहीं, और जैसे लिस्ट में
हम्म।
लिस्ट नहीं, डिक्शनरी में की और वैल्यू में से हम क्या डालेंगे पॉप में?
की
जिस
वही तो कह रहा हूँ, वैल्यू तो सेम हो सकती है ना, की सेम नहीं हो सकती, की हमेशा डिफरेंट होगी। हाँ।
अच्छा, तो वहाँ की डालेंगे। ओके, ओके।
हाँ। ओके।
नाउ आई गॉट इट। थैंक यू।
ओके, एनी अदर डाउट?
नो, इट्स फाइन।
Okay, so can I end this meeting here?
या, थैंक यू सो
या
मच।
थैंक
सबको
यू
समझ
दोस्त।
में आया? कोई मतलब दिक्कत तो नहीं हुई?
नहीं नहीं।
नहीं,
ओके।
सब फाइन। ओके।
ओके।